I'm Natalie Kidd, and I am a current participant of the Almond Leadership Program. I work on my family's almond and walnut farm here in Modesto, California. Additionally, I do custom harvesting in the Dixon area, and last year we harvested around 400 acres. I grew up on my family's farm, and when I was a child, we only had walnuts, and we began switching into almonds in 2013. After I graduated college with a degree in ag business, I wanted to come back to my family's farm once I had a little bit of real world experience. My first introduction to the almond industry was helping my dad check sprinklers during the summer, and then in the winter, going out and throwing brush with my cousins and my sister. And that was our winter break, and we called it stick throwing parties. Advice I would give to somebody that's entering the almond industry is just to get really involved in the different organizations that there are, such as this Almond Leadership Program, or I was also a participant of the Blue Diamond Leadership Program and local farm bureaus, and find a place where you can find a mentor that'll help you through it. As a graduate of the Blue Diamond Leadership Program, I wanted to continue my involvement in the almond industry, and I thought that this Almond Leadership Program was a great way to get more involved with people at different spots of the industry throughout the state. And I really wanted to become a better leader to help the almond industry progress. Through my involvement in the leadership program, I had the opportunity to participate in a production stewardship group, and I learned a lot of the projects that the almond board is doing and got some information that I was able to bring back to my own farm. Someone who has helped me a lot in my involvement in the almond industry is my brother in law, Garrett Hauser. He has a sheller, and when I was just getting introduced, I didn't know all the different varieties and what exactly went into harvest. And I call him up all the time asking him questions about anything I can think of. And as he has such a vast amount of growers, he can give me better advice. My favorite time in the almond orchard is during harvest season and spending long days in the sweeper and seeing all the work that I've done throughout the year add up and get harvested. And it just gives me such a sense of pride. I have two favorite ways to eat almonds. One is the thin dipped dark chocolate almonds, and even better is when you have a long day in the field and the almonds are ready enough that you can just crack them open and eat right out there. I spend a lot of time with my dad and my uncle as they're the two that I work with the most frequently, and the three of us are in a group chat that is blowing up all the time. And outside of that, my mom and I do a lot of crafts together, and I go over to my sister's place a lot to help take care of my nephew. And my boyfriend lives up in Dixon, and it's him that I do custom harvesting with. So we get to see all the almond stuff that's happening up there. I'm involved within my community in a few different ways, and my main one is being a 4 H leader. So, in my club, I am a leader of the Aerospace and Rocketry group and the Outdoor Adventures group. Additionally, I am on staff for the Stanislaus County 4 H camp and I lead hikes for the kids. And then lastly, I am on the Stanislaus County Young Farmers and Ranchers um, committee. I am the chair this year. I love spending time outdoors, so whenever I have free time, I like to take out my kayak or my paddle board. I do a lot of hiking, and recently I've gotten into backpacking, and I just got back from a 3-day trip on the Lost Coast. I went to school at Purdue University and I was on their rowing team and competed all across the country. If I could instantly learn any skill, I would love to learn how to rock climb, and that would expand the amount of trails that I'm able to go on and the amount of mountains that I'm able to climb. One place I'd really like to visit is Havasupai in the Grand Canyon, and I would love to go down there and then be able to do all the day hikes from the base camp. Unfortunately, a lot of my hobbies are just hiking stuff, so